Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing this time Fist of the Heavens. Okay, so I wanted to test out two different things here because for a while I've thought that the Griswold set is just completely busted, and yeah, it turns out it is. So I'm running a very standard Holy Bolt Fist of the Heavens build, right? 1 point and everything, max synergies. I've also gone 1 point down to Conviction, and I got Redemption, 1 in Resist Lightning, and Salve for testing, but that doesn't really matter. Stats, put as many stats as you need to equip your gear. That's not the point of the video. Everyone knows how to play this type of thing. So I wanted to just compare the damage output of like GG best gear in the game using the dclone stuff versus just Griswolds. So I'll preface this video by saying Griswolds has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 5. It has 14 sockets. If you've got the best Griswold stuff, which is, it's all cheap as fuck. It's super cheap. So yeah, let's take a look at the gear here. I'm using, and I haven't slammed anything. I've simulated slams, but we want to get max skills, right? So we're at 52 without buffing ourselves. It would be 53 with call to arms. So best weapon is the 4 to combat skills ward. Best shield is 4 to combat skills, the Zacrum, right? Then in order to wear these two pieces of gear, you have to have a Dark Abyss, or you have to go for FCR slams on Stone of Jordan and whatnot, which is pretty hard to get. So yeah, we're running Dark Abyss. We're running a faster cast rate, 2 to Paladin skilled helm. We're running this extremely hard thing to get. It's a bit overkill on the FCR. You actually don't need it. You can just use a regular 3+1. So I'll do that. Oh, hold on. Sorry, dog came in. Anyways, yeah, so 8 to all skills here, another 2 with the faster cast rate. We're using 2 to all skills in the helm with faster cast rate, which we need 3+1 Ammy. Man, I'm getting phone calls. People are coming home. Great time to make a video. Oculus gloves have curse reduction, which is really helpful, and just faster cast rate. We're using 1 to all skills here and the faster cast rate boots. Yeah, full combat skillers, and an Eyeless Charm that's been +2, Hellfire Torch. And then I've gone ahead and simulated 4 sockets in the Astrian's Ward, 1 socket in the Dark Abyss, because realistically, you're just not going to get higher than that. 2 sockets in the Helm with the puzzle box, and 3 sockets in the Haas. And what we're putting in there is 5/5 lightning faucets. And I've simulated that plus elemental lightning damage here with that. Okay, so first of all, our resistances are crap, and this is with like perfect stuff. I could probably fill out the rest of the inventory with resistance stuff and maybe some resistance slams, but it's doable, but it's not ideal. We'll be running Conviction in this build to get the Lightning Pierce, and on our Merc we're running Asylum to give us the Magic Pierce. So we got dual Pierce going on, really high single target damage and very good splash damage. So with this amazing best gear, you know, you got 6 to 12k damage. All right, so watch what happens when I put on Griswolds. And again, it's just full of faucets, so yeah, that's gonna account for quite a bit. And of course, we're not going to put more faucets in here. However, we can get a fifth faucet in the weapon because that was changed and it just hasn't updated here. So I'm going to give myself another 5%, right? And then we're going to slam 1 dual skills in all 4 pieces. So 2 dual skills here, 2 dual skills there. So this is, you know, very GG good stuff. And look at that, 7 to 14k damage. So it's actually way more damage. And like not just even a little bit, like the difference between 6 to 12k and 7 to 14k is like quite a significant difference. And Dark Abyss is probably, you know, 20, 30 high runes. The boots, Ithril's Path, which we don't need, we'll be using Marowaks. Oh, and I didn't even mention, you cannot be frozen with that other setup, so you're gonna have to slam that, and you'll actually be down faucet. So it's not even, or you have to put a cham in your armor or something. So yeah, 7 to 14k, and only slightly lower level skill, but it doesn't matter. We're using 14 faucets. You cannot compete with 14 faucets. It's just insanity. So you're also doing pretty much true damage because of that. You've got 65, well, you have 70 pierce plus the conviction. So it just absolutely fucks. Let's just go try it out in a map. I'll do this one. Well, it has lightning absorb. We don't want that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we're gonna buff ourselves, and you'll see it's 7 to 14k, and we're at the faster cast rate cap, and it's just insane how much damage this does. So on a cow map, it's not as significant. And of course, you have to switch from conviction to redemption to get your mana back because you don't have much mana or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's just like extremely strong. Like, well, we know foe's good anyways, but I'm just using griswolds set. Nothing special here. Oh, other than the faucets. So 14 perfect faucets is they're 1 HR each. So it's 14 HR. That's still cheaper than just the Dark Abyss. So yeah, they really need to either buff Dark Abyss or, like, I don't know. I don't want to say nerf Griswolds because you get rid of Griswolds. I don't know. Like, if they remove sockets, like, it's just, I don't think it's the right thing. But yeah, Griswolds is very undervalued right now. You can get clean Griswolds with perfect stats for a World Stone Shard for the armor. The weapons are maybe an Umrun. The helmets are maybe an Umrun, and the shields are an Umrun. Like, they're pretty much free. And if you don't go for maximum sockets and you just kind of want to get started, it's insane. So yeah, just gonna end the video there, but just wanted to show the difference between that GG gear and the not so good gear.